It's the third and final test between Australia and France here at the Sydney Football Stadium, with the French holding an unassailable 2-0 lead in the series. They'll be looking here today to clean the slate and wipe the floor with a 3-0 whitewash of the Wallabies, who on the other hand will be trying to save a bit of face. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornf1akes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2, and of course the mid-year test series here, as some like to call it, where it is the French touring Australia for the 3 test series. Australia not going too well, losing the first 2 of the test, 35-19 in test 1, and then they went on to 28-15. So it's not going too well for the Aussies, but they'll be looking to clean things up here with the final test, with the exact 15 used in these matches for the matches played out at the actual stadiums. The French, on the other hand, have been spectacular. They have been their fluent best, their outstandingly just unbelievable play from them over the last 2 matches. Some of the flair and unbelievable stuff has simply blown everyone off their seats. They'll be hoping for one more for the road if they can get another fantastic result here and clean sweep the Australians in Australia. It will be one of the best results from a French tour in recent history. The match about set to get underway here. The kickoff is about to start. It's a beautiful afternoon here in Sydney for this final test. What a time to get back to playing rugby. The afternoon tests are fantastic. Australia will be receiving the kickoff, and Tali's in the blue of France will kick off as the ref says time to get underway, and test 3 is underway, and it is taken from Hugé. What a start here for France as they knock it on and lose quick possession, and it is Australia who want to run it back through Cornf1akes. He gets taken just short of halfway. A good run there from the outside centre. France piling the ruck, but it comes back again for Kepu. He drives into the tackle. Australia looking to set something up for a big play. Here's Foley going out to the left side. Oh, there's an offside against Australia. There's a for Australia against France here as Hugé turns it over. It will go back surely. And it is Wesley Fofana who was offside from that play. There he was there. Oh, that's a big call, really. An advantage went to the Australians, who have the penalty now 5 metres on their own side of halfway. Foley gets the ball and he's going to kick for touch over the head of Bonival, and he goes into a nice kick there from Foley. And the Wallabies will have a good set piece attacking chance here just outside the French 22. And it goes, a nice throw from Polona now, very quickly onto it, and Foley runs at the line. Now he looks wide, that's for Cornf1akes. He goes up for Ashley Cooper, back inside, good ball. Tomoa, can he look outside? He does. Ashley Cooper takes it to ground. Release. And France do well to defuse the attack. They're just 10 metres out now, Australia. Foley, big hit on him, giving it to Tomoa. Now it's there for Simmons, going to Palu. And he's taken just 3 metres short. Here's White. Good tackle on White, and he goes to ground right in front of the sticks. Couple of metres short. Here's Kepu. Good pass for Simmons. Over the top for Cummins. Back inside this time. Hooper. Hooper gets it down. Australia strike first through the captain. And a great try to start us off for Hooper. Cummins looked like he had the time and space. Here was Kepu to Simmons, but then it was big defence on Simmons, and Cummins out there looked like Maestri may hold Hooper up, but he got the strength to get over. And the opening try goes to Australia. And this game is going to be a cracker. Look at the strength of them too. Bumped off tackles from Machino was there as well. Little halfback couldn't stop him. And a great try to start us underway here. The home fans in Sydney getting the start they would have required. Should be an easy one for Foley. Right out in front, he makes no mistake of the effort. And it is 7-0 to Australia. We've seen all through the series, both teams have had a relative easy time scoring tries as they have run rampant. big time scores every match in this stand today, no different. As Tully's kicks off, he goes deep down. And Kurandrani pulls it in round the corner to Foley. That was a good play.
Release.
And just about ball for France, but it might still come back on their side. It does. And Marchino gets the ball for France. Maestri in midfield. Over the top to Fofana. Trying to break them in half. Gets it to Bastro. He's open for Hergé. Try to France. Beautiful try-saving tackle from White. Nick White has saved the day for Australia, and he has gone dead in goal. It will be a 22-metre dropout for Australia. What a try-saver. Hergé was in for all money. As Bastro leaves that one to bounce. Now they use the backs. Away, Bastro again opens it up for Tullies. Back to Bonneville, knocks it on. Oh, that is a big mistake. As Folau runs across for it. He goes to ground. Advantage is over for Australia. White up for Simmons. Back for Foley. Australia holding on to this ball as Big Will Skelton on debut today. Goes charging into the defence. Here's Slipper. Away for Kurandrani again. White, it's advantage to Australia. As away goes Vardy. Now he looks outside. There's big numbers out here. And there's big space as Cummins on Doolan. And a brilliant tackle from Doolan puts Cummins into touch. And that was a fantastic almost breakaway there for the Wallabies. They lead this one 7-0. And they're having a good time of it at the moment. Both sides attacking with disregard here. Marchino. Away for Tullies, there's a big gap for him. The fly half, through goes, and throws the inset pass at Kurandrani. Now there's something here, the French have struggled to get the ball off the Wallabies as Foley goes driving through a couple of tackles. White he goes, it's Bonneville up against Animashi Cooper. And he hits him very high with just his shoulder. Oh, the card has instantly come out from the ref and Bonneville is off for 10 minutes. Big call from the ref and just outside the 22. It's going to be a big opportunity for Foley to add 3 points to the score with 10 to play until halftime. Foley steps up, strikes it nicely, but it's going to drift away. And Dusatois looks wide, Bastero, Hergé's thrown it to no one. And that was almost a tragic play as they looked out to the right. Hergé thought he still had another man on his outside, but boy, he was horribly mistaken. Polana now will throw in, and to the back he goes. Nicely done, and it's waited there for Hooper. Oh, good ball to Cummins. That's a try for Australia. A set play from the line out has got the second try for the Wallabies. Well, no one in a blue jersey saw that one coming. Watch this one. It come down. Hooper took his time. Oh, that was a mile forward from Skelton. See if we can get a better angle at it here, but the defence was non-existent. Back to Skelton. Oh, that was very forward. Unbelievably poor pass. Australia get the credits. And when things go your way, they just go your way. A forward pass resulting in the second try going to Cummins. And they'll take them, Australia. Down 2 tests. Here's Foley. Nailing the conversion. That's a better kick. Australia's lead is out to 14-0. France have had nothing to say about this first half. Tullies will get us back underway. Still a man down here, France. Hoping for something before the half ends. He kicks off to the left. He goes very high and very deep, and is picked up from Kurandrani, who gets a good tackle from behind. And the pass in to Animashi Cooper. He puts him into touch. Good tackle from Ray Drago. Chance for France here. If they can chance their arm. Could be in for something. It's a line out. Up it goes. Oh, just taken down. Oh, it's dropped in fact. Martineau goes and pulls it in. Eventually comes back for France and makes sure he will play scrum half. Looking for Fofana. Half-time goes Bastro through the middle. Now the big outside centre puts the fend on. He just drills straight over the top of Folau. And he sets it up as the cover defence takes him down. Here's Dusatois away for Tallies. Tallies is through, looking to step off his left foot. But he gets no way through it. And Folau takes him to ground. France looking a bit better now as the time ticks down. Martineau, he's in himself. Great try from the little scrum half. There was a big gap on that side of the ruck, on his right, and he gunned for it, and he made little mistake. Martineau gets a try, and France get a little bit back just before the break. Look at the players, they're slowly trudging back. He's picked it up, he's outpaced Pelota now, and he's gone straight to the try line and scored France's first try for today. They'll head to half-time now, a bit more confident about their abilities thanks to that try. 14-5, kick to come, and it will be the try scorer Martineau who take it. Well, that was very important in the complex of this match for France. Can he convert? Martineau just gets it inside that right hand upright. It's successful. And we'll go to half-time with the scores at 14 points to 7. Australia with the 7-point lead over France. France really came back into that match in that last 5 minutes, getting themselves a try and really putting this match back up for contest. The stats at half-time see the Wallabies with all the possession but struggling for territory. The high tackle didn't help, it resulted eventually in the second Australian try, but apart from that it's been not bad discipline from the French. Their handling errors have been a touch of a concern. 7-1, they have led that one over Australia. Both teams kicking 5 times, but it's not really a day for kicking. Both teams seem to be quite content running the ball out from any particular circumstance they find themselves in. It is 14-7. It is France leading the series 2-0, and Australia hoping they can pull one back in this final test of this series. Let's get back down for the second half. It will be Australia with the lead by 7. Brendan Foley will be kicking off for Australia. He's had a better match, he's got better as this series has gone on, it has to be said. He kicks off straight down the throat of Dusatois. Tallies gives a short pass, and look at this from France very early on. Bonneville's back, and Fofana's in the clear. He takes the tackle of Folau. It's a monstrous one too from the fullback. And Martineau looks wide. Dusatois, good bait, good ball to Bastro, and this is good night. They won't catch Bastro. He's straight through in for the try. Well, that was a simple play, a simple punch to line from Fofana, take out the fullback, and then it was disorientated defence from Australia. There was Fofana taking out Folau, committed into that ruck, and Dusatois fed that ball beautifully to Bastro, who had plenty of speed, plenty of pace, didn't even need the power. And a great play from France. They're right back in this match now. And they can really put some pressure on Australia for the final half of the series. The Student International Series has been fantastic. The Internationals, well, they're getting a bit too few and far between for some people. And International Rugby's come back with a vengeance here. France to tie it up for Martineau. He makes no mistake. Simple one from right in front, and France tied up 14-all early on in the second half. Not even 5 minutes on the second half clock. And Bernard Foley is back at halfway to kick off. Again, he goes very shallow, and again, Dusatois takes it off because it's a Tallies to Maestri. But this is an instant replay. This time it's Bonneville. He steps inside, looks to go around, but gets taken again by Folau. Oh, but Australia are aware on this one, and they will turn it over in the ruck. And to the left side they go very quickly. There is Palu. going to Ashley Cooper. He can't get through the defence of France, is good on this occasion. Here's Palu going to Simmons again. He's taken down from Bonneval.
Release.
France committing numbers here. Committing numbers and turning over. Marchano goes wide to Fofana. He commits a defence to Bastero. Oh, and he's lost that ball and it's been picked up by Australia. Good play on defence there from Australia as Tumua goes charging from very deep. It's taken down to short of halfway. White. Oh, good tackle on White. Feeding it to Palu. Oh, monstrous hit. And he gets up and goes again. Big stuff from Palu. Here's White going wide. Ashley Cooper on Bonneval. And again, Ashley Cooper goes into touch. Super defence. Proving to be quite the battle out there between those two on the wing. The line out for France, and they go to the back to Maestri, and Marchano looks to slip through the little gap again at the back of that line out. Australia say no, and they turn that ball over. Simmons back inside for Palu. Back they go again for Pilotta now, and the forwards are really rumbling things up here.
Release.
Pilotta now gets over halfway. White passes to Foley.
Release.
Foley goes to ground. On the French side of halfway. Here's Palu again, gets advantage. Offside against France. And Australia keep hammering away. This time as Ashley Cooper's busted. He's got through, he's got past Bonneval, but he's taken at the back. Great tackle from Doolin, and Bonneval helps out. Maestri will play scrum half. And Tallies will hammer this one downfield. Into the wind it goes into touch on halfway. And that is good defence from France. They've cleared their line. And they've made very good work of that. A change for the Wallabies here. Fardy coming off. And it will be McCalman to take his place. Right on halfway. Pilotta now will throw in for Australia. Here it comes, and stolen in the middle from Maestri. Here we go for France. Got their tails up here. Remember, it's all tied up here at 14-all. Why they go for Huget? He's back in field looking for support, but he only finds Tumua. And now the Wallabies attack. Foley. Ooh, big hit there from Wadrago.
Release.
Australia with the ball. White goes himself, gets dragged down again from Dusatois. Making good tackles in defence. Australia commit the numbers, competing with France. Hooper. Advantage to Australia again.
Release.
Well, this is becoming a bit of a joke here from the ref. He is penalising France at every given opportunity. Offside, yeah, maybe one or two were right, but that one, definitely not. Oh, Bastero, I get, he was retreating. Maybe a fair call on that one. And it seems to be odd that France are committing the offence so often at this stage of the game. Maybe a bit of a surprising tactic here. Foley's going to line up the kick. Here he comes. It's over 50, 55, right in front. And it is going to be well short. Tallies will pull it in for France, and he'll run it back, giving it to Fofana. Fofana goes driving into the tackle. France are in a spot of bother here, but they finally commit to the ruck and they get their ball back. Here's Marchano finding Bonneval with some space. He steps very well. Now he chips. There's a chance for France. Bonneval regathers the ball. Australia committing to this ruck. Big numbers. And they get the ball back. Here's White going to Ashley Cooper. Franklin takes him down, but he's still going. Brilliant play. Here's Palu. Back inside it goes for Simmons. Opening it up here for Kurandrani. No way through there for the outside centre. Australia with the ball. They're looking to get in the areas they need to score points. To the left they go for Cummins. He's got Huget to compete with. And Huget takes him down. No worries there for France. White. Big ball wide. Kurandrani pops it outside as Bonneval and Ashley Cooper. He makes the first tackle. He gets away and goes again. France trying to get this ball. They're not going to score any points without the ball. Here's Tumua. Oh! And that could be the winning of this match for Australia. There's a high tackle. And a change. Here's Robinson coming on for the Wallabies. And this is interesting. What will the call be? Has Foley got the guts to get this over? Can Australia steal the final match of this series? It's going to be a penalty to end it, one way or another. Here's Foley. It's going to miss. Oh, quite unbelievable from Bernard Foley. He has missed the winning penalty. And we are going to finish this up with the draw. Full time goes. The ref blows his whistle. And he calls time on this exciting, exhilarating matchup. 14-all is the final score. And 2 missed penalties from Bernard Foley will be the demise of the Australians. Unable to get the win. But the draw is going to have to do. France complete their Australian tour undefeated with this draw. 2 wins and a draw, a great result for the French on Australian soil. Here is a rundown of the scores. Hooper and Cummins for Australia getting the tries. Foley got 2 conversions. Amazingly, he got both conversions but missed 2 penalties. That last one, how did he miss it? He'll be studying that kick, that video for months after this. He'll be back to Super Rugby though, and he'll have a big confidence problem when that happens shortly after that. As for France, it was Marchino and Bastero who got the 2 tries for France in the little scrum half. Marchino getting 2 conversions as well. Didn't have another chance to score any points. France, they were pretty much on the back foot for most of the second half, especially that last quarter of the match. The stats, well, Australia have still got a nudging on possession, but it is France who dominate territory, making a lot more tackles, getting the yellow card. Of course, that wasn't the best thing. 2 high tackles nearly lost them the match, but it is handling errors down the bottom that probably could have helped them out if they did a bit less. 9-1, but still a good result for the French. And that wraps us up for today. Australia and France unable to be separated, and the 3rd match of the series goes down in a draw. 2-0 to France from the 3 matches, and it has been an absolutely phenomenal series between these 2 sides. Thank you all for watching so much. I hope you're enjoying the June international window, and I'll be back very soon with some more matches from week 3 of these series. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and as always, take care.